Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Peace, love, and positivity to you. My name is Sohum, and today I'm diving even deeper into the Kylie Minogue rabbit hole. We're going to be checking out two versions of the song Confide in Me today. First, starting with the original, then we'll hear a live performance, which was during the Kylie USA tour back in '09. I think the specific performance will be from New York, which interestingly enough, Karsten the Upbeat, who generously donated for this request today, you first came up with Confide in Me, these two versions, and then later on, somebody else actually requested the exact same two songs. So it seems like you guys really want me to check out Confide in Me. I'm excited to do it. I'm happy to do it. I loved what I heard from Kylie so far in my experience. It's very encouraging to know that you guys are interested in going down this rabbit hole with me. So I appreciate that. Thank you, Karsten. Thank all of the Kylie Minogue fans out there. I'm super excited to check this out. So let's just quickly jump in. Touch the screen. All right, I got you. And we've already got the strings. Bit of a darker atmosphere. Oh, that's haunting. Oh. This atmosphere already has me hooked. Getting some Eastern influences. Cinema. Confide. Call now. Kind of filmed like a visual comic book. Or video comic book. Lonely? Oh, that melody. God, this beat is fire. Kind of like that trip hop vibe. She's so right about it. Wow, beautiful. Oh. Yeah, this definitely has that trip hop vibe. I'm loving this beat, loving the strings and this melody. Her vocals are angelic, so they hover above all of that good stuff, but the strings and I kind of referenced these Eastern string motifs. It's coming from either one of three places because it depends on the voicing, but either the minor scale, the harmonic minor scale, or the Phrygian scale. Even if it's any combination of those three, I love it. I am super biased in that regard. Anytime scales like this are employed, a flip in me switches. I love that she decides to go for melodies like this that feel atypical to your standard pop chord progression or scale that's usually employed. Super lush production, deep bass, these drums, they are, I don't know if it's a real drum kit or just something synthesized, but every percussive element is adding so much to this air. Hypnotic, man. Hypnotic. I get why you guys wanted me to check this out. understanding. It's like an advertisement. She went for that note up there. Oh, it's gorgeous, dude. And it's a plea for vulnerability, right? Like, hey, whatever you're going through, confide in me. I'll help.
The choice is yours, hit or miss. What's mine is yours, stick or twist. The choice is yours, hit or miss. What's mine is yours.
Oh.
We all get hurt by love.
Dude, I love this melody.
We all have a cross to bear. But in the name of understanding now, a problem should be shared.
Chills, man, chills. Oh, dude. Oh my God, that's beautiful. That's so beautiful. Oh my gosh, I have so many scattered thoughts running through my mind right now. So hopefully I'll be able to get through them. We're gonna check out the live here in short order, but wow, what a beautiful song. To me, the melody alone just instantly hooks me. But you stack on top of that this beautiful atmosphere, the way the strings are moving, the way that Kylie's voice sits above it all, like a literal angel floating up there. Gorgeous arrangement, gorgeous production, super lush and vibrant. And, you know, thinking about the meaning of this track, it's like, dude, how many of us struggle to share the things that are going on in our own lives, even with the people that would help us, that know us, that love and care for us. It is not an easy thing at all to do. And that's, you know, maybe a bit of projection, because for me, one of the harder emotional things that I need to work on is being able to comfortably ask for help without feeling excess guilt, shame, fear, anxiety, whatever. I think I'm better at it these days, definitely more than I was ever in the past. But it is not easy at all to confide, to do that action, because you have to put yourself in a vulnerable place. And we humans, we would rather do the easy thing, which is to isolate and do nothing. But instead of doing the easy thing, we should do what is right for us, which would be confiding in somebody who is there earnestly caring for us. So you can think about it from that perspective, but we can also flip the script and take Kylie's position, the confidant, reaching out the hand, extending the olive branch. That is also a very difficult thing to do, but you have to recognize that you're in the position of, okay, it's difficult for me to do this and reach out, but it's also difficult for the other person to reach back out and, you know, meet in the middle somewhere. So both of you are doing something difficult to bridge understanding and connection. So whenever these moments occur, give yourself some grace and understanding. Hopefully the other person is doing that for themselves and you, and you have this kind of like 2x2 of everybody is trying to do what's best for themselves and the other, and then that relationship can be mutually beneficial rather than like, let's call it like trauma dumping from one end to the other that proves fruitless and can be overbearing to the confidant. But also then there's negative externalities to consider when it comes to the confidant and how they operate. For example, maybe they actually divulge one's secrets to another, therefore definitionally they cannot be a confidant, even though the sharer feels as though that they can trust them to keep something a secret. So there's a lot of trust back and forth as well in this kind of dyad. Kylie's coming at it from a very earnest place, which that's exactly what you need. That is the optimal circumstance. Earnest confidant met with like someone who's hurting, who allows themselves to be vulnerable in the face of another underneath that spotlight, and then together soothe the waters. Beautiful, beautiful song. Also, before we jump into this, I'm kind of tempted to say that I'm really reminded of Madonna, and the reason I say that specifically is because of the trip hop elements that we often hear with Madonna and her music. And it just so happens that lately on the channel, just for context for any new viewers, I've been doing my fair share of Madonna reactions and going down that rabbit hole at the same time as I'm discovering Kylie. So I'm noticing some of those, I think, high level similarities between the two in terms of style, in terms of the way that even they sing, or the things that they talk about in a very open and honest manner. And these beats, man, whoever is doing their beats needs a raise. Absolutely. I was a big fan of this one and Confide in Me. Anyways, rant over. Let's jump into the live. This is about to be celestial. Do you hear the strings? Do you hear the heavenly choir? Insane.
I stand in the distance. I view from afar. Should I offer some assistance? Shouldn't matter.
Wow. Nice.
We all get hurt by love, and we all have our cross to bear. But in the name of understanding now, a problem should be shared.
Wow. Crystal clear.
Away the key, but sometimes to release it is to say I'll try free. We all get hurt by love, and we all have our cross to bear. But in the name of understanding now, a problem should be.
Wow, her vibrato up there. She is so powerful. And these strings like a kind of regal sounding here. Less of an Eastern influence I'm noticing in this one. relative to what we had. This feels more symphonic, you know? Very, very polished. Oh. Wow. I don't know if you guys listen to power metal, but like somehow the way this song is building, oh my gosh, I'm having chills again, dude. The acting, the drama, the moves. Oh my gosh, it's literal cinema, dude. Oh, and the bridge now, here we are. Oh, it's definitely different.
What's mine is yours. We all get hurt by love, and we all have our cross to bear. But in the name of understanding now, a problem should be shared. Confide in me.
Oh my god, dude. She is such a good singer. That was tantalizing. I love how in it she was. The acting, the performance was so phenomenal. I love that there was a lot of variation in terms of just the other accompanying instruments versus what we had in the original, in this live performance we just heard. Because I feel like in the original we definitely had a lot of Eastern influence, and more specifically in some of those kind of like distant thin strings. Occasionally it would find its way into the actual like violins, but here it was almost like we stripped away some of that Eastern influence and just gave the strings free reign. And when you strip down the instrumentation, there can be a tendency to, you know, add other things in, but instead of adding more in, she just focused on her vocal performance and allowed that to shine even brighter, which sounded amazing. Whatever we got in terms of the studio, in terms of her singing, was very nice, very polished, but I 100% would take her live singing performance of the song over what I heard in the studio. I mean, God, it is so good. I love this melody. I'll say it again and again and again. Anything with minor, harmonic minor, Phrygian, with a beat like that just tumbles and builds, and the song as it grew from section to section to section in the live, it felt literally to me like if you ever listen to power metal or power ballads, they already have these well-established floors of feeling like, man, we already have this level of intensity here. How could we ever raise it? And power metal often finds a way to do it. And then you've reached this new unlock, and now everything is far more intense. And you may ebb just a little bit below, but then there's another massive leap forward, and you just incrementally step your way up into something truly cinematic, as I've mentioned. That's exactly what we experienced today with Confide in Me. Beautiful song. As I said before, definitely down to check out more Kylie on the channel. This was truly amazing. So if you would like to request Kylie yourself, you can hit the first link in the description box below. But as always, my friends, have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care and peace.